What is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to yet another episode of this little old AFC Hinckley save. So, done a few games, moved forwards a little bit, past the transfer window, managed to get through it without losing anybody. However, Nathan Howe, who's out on loan at Braintree at the moment, did nearly get snapped away from me. I didn't realise his contract was up at the end of the season, and I had to offer him a new contract because the likes of Reading and such forth were trying to pinch his little backside off me. Newcastle QPR are now also having a little look at him. So he's one for the future, clearly. He's only 17. We signed him from Buxton for 13k. Not really made much headway in our team at the moment, but he's out on loan at Braintree and he is rocking their world at the moment by the looks of things. Really kicking on. He's not a big lad, he's only 5'8", 10 stone, but he's a nippy little fella for his height. I mean, he's not spectacularly fast, but he is quite nippy when he plays. He seems to be able to, because of his smaller size and weight, even though his pace and acceleration isn't massive, he seems to be able to sort of ghost past players. I've had a little look at a couple of games of his down at Braintree and he seems to be having a good time in the conference. But of course the conference is a different kettle of fish compared to League One and possibly, if we carry on, the Championship next year. So actually let's look at transfers first. A couple of loan offers of players that have been rejected because they were in my first team setup. Jeff Wilson has gone out on loan to Torquay. He's whinging and whining, got a bit too much for me. And Charlie Coyd has gone out on loan to Gould. He looks happy with himself going out there, I think. Jose Baxter, I've had to release him. He was having a absolute bitch fit with me because he couldn't get in a team. When he was playing, he was crap. So I offered to mutually terminate his contracts and he agreed. So he's gone by mutual termination. Ben Lewis, we had to pay for Ben Lewis his release fee from Telford, but that's fine. I'm happy with it because I think I can get the best out of him given a bit of time. He's got potential to be a good player. My staff weren't overly keen on me bringing him in, but you know me, sometimes I like to take a bit of a gamble on the players from the lower leagues. So he's come in, but that's it as far as transfers have gone. They're the only guys who came and went after the last time you were with me, which was that Reading 3-0 defeat in the Cup. Since then, we beat Notts County by 1-0. Nothing spectacular, to be honest. It was just, you know, it was. I don't know. Let me just pop this on director cam while we do the highlights. So yeah, his goal wasn't like spectacular, but it was, you know, it was a decent goal. As you can see, with boss possession, they had a lot more shots than us, but only 5 on target. I say a lot more, it was only 4 more really, wasn't it? But look at the fouls they committed. They were kicking chunks out of my boys, that is for sure. What is this body language? Yeah, that's all it can be, I'm afraid. What a shame. But yeah, let's have a quick little look at Glenford Markman's goal. He's been putting a shift in lately, goals wise. He seems to have got his momentum back. And you'll see here, Gardner picks it up on the edge to Kane, and then Markman just really coolly sort of knocks it under the goalkeeper. I think for these highlights we need to slow it down. But yeah, he just sort of dinks it under the keeper there. It was a beautiful little finish, to be fair. It wasn't a spectacular goal, but the composure he's shown was really good. We then went out and beat Rochdale by 3-1. A very good, solid performance in that game. Again, we bossed You know, shots wise, a lot of fouls went on in that match. Only just tipped it possession wise, but we did play quite well. Lee Ellis had a good game, and he got on the score sheet for us, which was nice because if I remember rightly, that was his first goal for the club. Could be wrong. My brain is telling me it is, but then it's also saying, but you could be wrong. But Lewis, the new guy, involved on the wing there, and then Ellis, look at that, just opened up for him, and he absolutely slammed it into the top corner. Yeah, first ever goal for Hinckley, it said down the bottom there, so it's nice to see I was validated there. We then went on to a 1-0 win over Wigan. Glenford Markman again with a goal. It was a decent performance from us away from home. It looks like we had more chances and more possession, which we did, but they looked a lot more dangerous than we did going forwards. And Markman managed to nip in, you know, on just before half time on the 42nd minute. He managed to nip in and basically seal up the 3 points for us. Second half was a tale of, you know, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye defending sort of thing. Luwalawa, look, I thought that was offside to start off with, but a little dink through from Luwalawa and Glenford Markman stepping in there to get the winner, which was freaking beautiful for us. Was surprised that we beat Wigan, to be fair. Then we beat Barnsley by 2-1. An own goal from Friend, another goal from Markman, and Parfait Mandanda, he's the brother of Steve Mandanda, the Marseille keeper. He's in goal, and he had a freaking blinder of a game. He should have got man of match, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, because he was just unstoppable. He was unbeatable until we got that own goal. That own goal sort of knocked their confidence completely. I'll show you the own goal because it was unlucky for them. I mean, obviously I don't care because it got us on the road to 3 points, but it was unlucky. I mean, I thought it should have gone down really for me as I think it was Benford. Look, great tip onto the post. Benson's there, but it slowly trickles in, and obviously you just seen there George Friend just sort of ran into it and it went into the back of the net, and that sealed us, well, set us on the way to sealing 3 points. Then last time out, and obviously in that Barnsley game you probably saw we absolutely dominated it. Again, good performance possession wise and attempts wise, but we only got 5 on target, and it's decent to pick up a point because we're one of the favourites to get relegated, but you have to keep in mind that this was top of the league Hinckley against rock bottom Bury, and we should have taken all 3 points. We dominated. Their shots on target ratio was a hell of a lot better than ours. They were more precise shot wise than we were. They soaked up our possession well, and you know, their equaliser was well deserved, but we went the entire second half really without creating anything to shout about, and I was disappointed. I gave them a bit of a rocket after the game. Was not happy with the fact that they'd let it slip, but look at that, look how poor that is. Just absolutely diabolical defending for a team supposedly set for the championship, if the league is anything to believe. You know, it was absolutely shocking. Absolutely freaking shocking. To put it bluntly. You may realise, but I thought it was shocking. Glenford Markman moving up now in the goal scorers rankings. He's into 4th place with 17 now. He's most man of the match awards with 7. Craig Gardner's in there for the most yellows, but he's also top of the most assists, and the average rating, Kazenga Luwalawa is slowly creeping on up there. So hopefully we could do this season with an absolute clean sweep of somebody in every single one of these. Wouldn't particularly want one in there. Would be happy if we could get a goalkeeper in there, but that's not going to happen. But Markman is really shifting through the gears now, and I mean really shifting through. He's starting to get to that point where he's moving towards the inevitability of a move to a bigger club. And when I say a bigger club, I don't mean like that in a disrespectful way to my team or my, or anything like that. But we are a selling club. That's what his save's about. We are the underdogs. We are the little team that is really punching above its weight ridiculously at the minute. And we've been lucky with the free transfers. We've got the loan players we've been able to bring in, and some of the youth players that have come through. And I mean, finding Matthew Wallace from Faversham a few seasons back, that was, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest moment of the save, because that sale alone helped us go full time. It helped us pay slightly higher wages than what we were paying in the conference to get slightly better players in, loan players, and move forwards. And it was really, that was a defining moment. And I personally think I could get $1 million for Markman, one way or another. We could put together a fairly decent deal there. Today's live con, kids, is going to be MK Dons, so top versus second. They've got a far better defence than us, but we do have a very good strike force, going forwards. Manager there is former player Dean Lewington, which I think is freaking awesome. I love that. I love that he's gone from, being a player to a manager. He was there, 2004, 2017. He trotted on off down to Notts County to play. Took over at Tranmere as manager. What league were they in when he went there? I don't know what league they're in. League 2. They're in League 2. And then he's left them, come to the MK Dons, and they're second in the league just behind us. And there's a distinct possibility they could go up. I think they will go up, because I've had a little look at how they've done, and they've been doing really well recently. Let's have a quick little recap of how they're getting on. But look at that, a 4-1 win over Carlisle. They went on a three-game defeat streak, so to speak, there. We did beat them earlier on in the season. Dean Rittenberg, this kid, I say kid, he's 25 now, but this guy, bit of a beast for them since joining last season on a free. He's really kicked on at MK Dons, so he's going to be one to keep an eye on, that's for sure. But yeah, I think they'll go up this season. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. Andre Richards, who are you, defender? Oh, might be worth a look at in the future, maybe, baby. But anyway, guys, let us skip on over to this match, because I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to us going up against them and pitting ourselves at the MK Stadium, well, the Stadium MK, York City of San Michael Richards. I'd turn my head away then to whistle, otherwise you'd have been deafened by that. MK Don's unhappy with Lewington. Why? Oh, I bet he's pimped himself out for a job. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth, because he... Oh, sorry, apologies, I just hit the microphone stand there. He is an MK Dons guy, He's a Paul Heyman guy. He's an MK Dons guy. I wonder who the hell that is then that he's pimped himself out to. Dare say we'll find out. Headlines. Okay, where is it? Really? I thought it would have been in there for sure. General, World News, England. League One. West Brom. Ah. Ooh, that could be a bit of a kick in the pebbles. 19th in the Championship, though. I mean, insecure finances as well. This doesn't really make much sense from Mr. Lewington. Okay. They're okay finance-wise, on their way probably to promotion to the Championship, and he's going to go to a team in a bit of debt, bit of trouble, fighting relegation from the Championship. Very bizarre, very much Paul Cook from Chesterfield to Portsmouth bizarre. Although I can understand why he did that. He wants to be the guy that reinvigorates Portsmouth because that club is far too big to be where they are. Perhaps that's what Dean Lewington wants to do if he goes to West Brom, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But we're going to get into this now. We've got this game. This is going to be our live com away at MK Dons. Can we capitalise on that little bit of uncertainty about whether Lewington will still be there this time next week? Because in all fairness, he could bob off. You know, he could be like, okay, thanks very much, guys, but I'm going to go to West Brom now. You know, he could do it. Just while I'm thinking about it as well. Where is he? Where is he? No, he's not there now. There was a defender. Oh, I bet he's not on there. That's why. Oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone? No, he doesn't. He's not interested anymore. Where is he? I've got a target that I want to bring in on loan when I can. I don't think it's definitely not going to be this season. Wrong one. But I would like to bring him in on loan. Ah, he's been loaned out. That's why he's not showing up. Where's he gone? Bolton. This kid, I want to take Luke Walters from Man City on loan. I don't know. There's something. I mean, what the hell? I tried to take him on loan, right? And the Man City were like wanting to play at a higher quality of football. Bolton League 2, Hinckley top of League 1. It's all to do with your club's reputation. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but never mind. It's dealable. But I mean, they are fourth. They are having a fairly decent year in League 2. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm getting away from what we're here to do. We're here to beat MK Dons in the face. So let's have a look and see how our team are faring fitness wise. Not exactly brilliantly. Hook. Wow, look at all those guys out on loan. Did not realise we had that many out. Dane, senior squad. He's available. Max Lindley can drop out. Max Lindley is going to be leaving us. He's not going to get in the team. He's not happy about not getting in the team. So we've had a discussion and we've come to the agreement that he will move on when the opportunity arises. I'm going to bring Dalton Page in, and I'm going to bring Kahinde in. And Kane can have a rest, and I think we'll go with that. I'm not resting them because I'm underestimating MK Dons. It's their fitness is you know, they played only a couple of days ago, and it kind of is having a bit of effect on their on the way they've been playing, because they've had so many games such a short space of time. But Dane Snee, he was a young lad we brought in years ago on a free transfer from West Brom, I think it was, actually, funnily enough. And let's turn that back up and get you onto 2D Classic. And he's been out on loan a few times to get some experience in the lower league, like in the non-league and stuff. And he's done really well down there. He's always, you know, the managers have always been pleased with him when I've spoken to them about him and all that sort of stuff. You know, I'd like to think he could come in and do well. No, it was Tottenham. Why am I? It's because I'm thinking of West Brom. There was somebody we took from West Brom. Oh, he's out on loan. I know who it is. It's a striker I'm thinking of. But yeah, he's you know, he's done really well out on loan at Newport last couple of seasons, and I'm hoping that he will, you know, eventually be able to step in. Oh, they're all here. Oh, well done, Kahinde. Good save from Bass, and Kahinde just booting it out. Good save from Bass again. Strong collection of the ball there, but quite a frantic opening few minutes of the game. Very even. We're starting to get a little bit of a hold of possession now, holding the ball up more. But then I'm sure they're going to be dangerous on the break. Here's Lewis. Oh, the man from Telford. Just missing there. Just missing. So Gardner, Loire. Gardner. Go on. Oh, go on. Oh, man alive. Oh, you're joking. How the hell did that go in? Was that keeper onto the post or bar or what? Looked a bit dicey. What a throw. Poor defending. Evans. Oh no, it just went straight in. It might have clipped the bottom of the bar. Go on. Lewis. Gardner. Davis. Lewis. Goal! Harry Davis. Must have, I don't know if he hit it or if it deflected off him. I thought that was Lewis's goal. Look at that. Lewis hit. Oh no, he just passes it in. Poor defending from MK Dons there. But that was clever because Lewis could have just wellied that. But no, he was very unselfish and set up Harry Davis for a goal. Calmly. Keep it up. Keep it up, boys. We'll bring Craig Gardner off soon because I don't want him getting sent off. I don't want to. Last thing I need is to drop down to. Is to drop down to 10 men, and I'm going to do it now because they're starting to really crank the heat. So Snee can come on. That's fine. And I know Harry Davis is good, but Paul Holloway can come on. Because I don't want Davis getting tired out and suffering in the long term. To be honest, a point would be very good for us. I'd be happy with a point, but I really want all three. I really want all three. Let's go attacking. Go on, Walla. Oh, look! Oh, my goodness! No! Oh, you buggers! He hit the. I can't believe he hit the post. Oh man, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. Go on, Markman. Off. Get in. Oh, just as we take that throw in, I am going to bring Markman off and chuck myself on. Last few minutes of the game. Well done, Page, Lewis. Oh. He's starting to get into a bit of a panic mode. We're sensing blood. They're sensing they need to hit us on the break. Oh, Lewis. Unlucky. Come on. That'll do us now, surely. Come on. No. Thank God for that. I thought they were going to score. A point is better than none. We should have really took advantage. But I think because of the... because of the fixture congestion, how close it was to the Bury game, I think it was perhaps a little bit too much. Tired the players out maybe a little bit. But we've got a break now. You know, we've got, was it 6-7 days till we play our next game. It's next Saturday, yep. So, 7 games unbeaten, that's not bad at all. So, you know, we've got a bit of time for the players to recuperate. I noticed that Loire, he's out for 5 to 6 days, so he'll be back in and around the team next Saturday for the home game against Yeovil, which, where are they in the league now? Tony Pulis is the manager of Yeovil, wow. And they're struggling at the bottom. But as the Bury game proved, that means nothing in League One. Some real strong teams, I mean Pompey, Sheffield Wednesday, County, Millwall, Luton, Wigan, Rotherham, Preston, Barnsley. Some big teams knocking around, MK Dons, and little old Hinckley are flying the flag. But anyway guys, I'm going to call it an episode there. Thanks so much for joining me again. Please slap that thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. Remember, drop some comments below. It's always good to hear from you guys, and let me know what you're thinking. Are you glad the series is back? I've slightly changed up the way I'm doing things now. Add the new channel art and all that sort of stuff that I want to stick with. I like that. I like the simple, you know, the simplicity of it and all that sort of stuff. Let me know what you're thinking, how you feeling. How do you think we're going to do? Do you think we're going to hold on, or do you think the small squad size, small budget is eventually going to catch up with us and we're going to drop? Even possibly, I mean, it's going to be difficult for us to drop from the playoffs. We need to go on a disaster run. But, you know, do you think we'll be able to maintain top 2, or do you think we'll drop down into the playoffs? If we drop into the playoffs, do you think we will be able to win them? Let me know, guys. Remember, in the comments, don't be mean, keep it clean. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.